Residential accommodation and public places by law are required to have fire insurance and display them as such at the premises. But this is not the case, as most of these facilities do not have fire insurance, and some owners are also reluctant to comply with the laws. Officers of the Ghana National Fire Service in the Ashanti Region are not happy about the failure of owners of commercial buildings to acquire the necessary documentation before operating in such facilities. Safety Officer at the KNUST Fire Station, Assistant Divisional Officer, Grade 2, Enim Kobina, insists the law mandates owners of commercial buildings to have fire insurance and fire certificates.
LI 1724, which is the Fire Precaution Premises Regulations 2003, it specify various institutions like residential accommodations, public places to have fire certificates. So it seems a lot of them are not aware, but we've been crusading on this. And it even interests me to even notice that people are not aware that they need to acquire fire certificate before they start operation. So this is what we are doing. In as much as we are going with National Insurance Commission, our work complement theirs, because even before somebody can insure his property on fire, at least definitely they might need fire report from us. And before we also issue our fire certificate, you need to certify certain basic requirements before this fire certificate can be issued to you.
Most commercial buildings, including hostels, churches, and restaurants operating in the Ashanti region, have no fire insurance. Owners of other facilities have also taken steps to fulfill this requirement. Officials of the National Insurance Commission, the police, and the fire service embarked on a 2-day exercise to enforce the laws. Deputy Ashanti Regional Manager of the National Insurance Commission, Peter Afo Nkansa, stressed the need for owners of facilities to comply with the laws.
It's so important because it has to give you a confidence in your own property or in your investment that you have done. Because building a hostel, looking at this time of economic challenges, you're able to put up a big hostel like this. You need to ensure so that it gives those who live at the place that kind of security. And you, the owner, when in case of anything, eventuality, you will be able to recoup your investment. So it's so much important for both the state and then the investor, so that in case something happens, you will not lose all. Well, my advice is that the insurance companies are there, their doors are open to all, and we entreat everybody to come. Since fire service are also here, when we go around, they educate them and they tell them the importance of the fire insurance. And they also inspect their certificates. So I think my final word to them is that they should comply.
The fire officers say although they will continue to educate the public on the laws, the necessary sanctions will be meted out to owners who are proving difficult.
Because it's a law, it's mandatory. It's an obligation that you need to have fire certificate. So if you fail to have it, the portion of the LI also specified that we can send you to court.
Officials issued notices to owners of these buildings who have not done the fire insurance.
Officials say they will continue to enforce the laws until owners of commercial buildings comply with laws regulating their operations. Hafiz Tijani, Citi News, Kumasi, Ashanti Region.